So these are the original Fabergé eggs, very simple, back in 1885. This here was produced for a wealthy businesswoman here in Russia, Vivada. And it's one of the few that was not produced for the imperial family. So this was produced for Nicholas II's wife, and it's the Lily of the Valley egg. This egg was produced 2 years later for Nicholas II's mother, which I think is hilarious. That first his wife got the egg, and then 2 years later his mother got a larger egg. Go for it. If I can recall correctly, this was also produced for Nicholas II's wife. Mother. Poor wife only got one egg. It's beautiful. It's a tree with a little birdie on top. My favorite. The cool thing about this egg was that it was produced for the Vanderbilt heir. So the interesting story about this egg is that it was commissioned, it took a year for Fabergé eggs to be produced. It was commissioned for 1916. It is very plain, without a lot of ornamentation or jewels. And the reason for that is because in 1916, their best craftsmen were sent off to World War I. So this is known as the casket egg, and it was modeled after a casket. The interesting thing is, in every Fabergé egg, there's supposed to be like a little surprise. Well, it was lost. And in 2004, the Forbes family in the United States said, we think that this resurrection is supposed to be the inside of the casket Renaissance egg. So this Easter egg is a special Easter egg because it was meant to commemorate the coronation of Nicholas II and his wife. And so look at the pretty little inside surprise. So the rosebud egg is the first Fabergé egg to be presented to Empress Alexandra in 1895. So you see the little rosebud over there? That's a surprise that goes inside the egg. Now, interestingly, this little heart, little collection, that's actually the inside surprise, but we're still missing the egg. There's like 15 of the imperial eggs that are still missing. And these here are the miniature eggs that have been collected throughout the years. A lot of them were clearly pendants. So this is the gold room, and in this room you find gifts that were given to various important dignitaries or states of the state. So this is the anteroom, and this is one of Laura's favorite, and it is a special blue enamel that was created. So this photo album was presented to the Prime Minister of France, and it has Russian mythology as well as plants and ornaments on it. This is the white room that we're standing in, but it's actually part of the blue room, and they knocked down a wall and made it the white room, and then the blue room is next. This is a beautiful example of some of the enamel work that Fabergé is known for here in St. Petersburg. If you'll notice over in the corner, The blue room also had a bay window installed. Here is a wine set.